How's it going, people? Salmon Slabber here, and this is your complete guide to the quest Rune Mechanics. So without further ado, let's get into it. So, quest requirements: you need to have done Wolf Whistle and Rune Mysteries, and you will require at least level 27 magic, 25 construction, and 20 rune crafting. Item wise, you do need to bring along 5 mind runes, 5 body runes, 5 water runes, 2 cut emeralds, a wicked hood with teleport and essence inside, that's pretty important, and a progress hat with at least 5 pizzazz points in any one training room. So to start this quest, come to the Mage Train Arena and head down into the basement. So once you're in the basement, go ahead and speak to Apprentice Clerval. He's pretty much directly in front of you. Quickly run through all of his chat, same as usual, and eventually just say yes. So, once you finish talking to him, in the next room over you'll find Wizard Dougal. Go ahead and speak to him. And same thing again, just quickly run through all of his chat. Go ahead and choose option 1, compliment, it's all good. Eventually you will be handed a couple of talismans, as well as some pure essence, as well as a binding necklace. So if, like me, you've got a pretty new account, you might not have all the talismans, you can go ahead and use the fire talisman on your wicked hood, as we need to teleport there in a second. Additionally, you will want to equip the binding necklace now. So if you already have the fire tally in your wicked hood, that's all perfectly fine, just leave the fire tally in your inventory. Just make sure you equip the wicked hood, and as soon as you're ready, teleport to the fire temple with the wicked hood. So once you've arrived here, you now want to head just slightly to your southeast, and we're going into the bank so we can deposit this pure essence and draw it back out. If you have used the Omni tally on your wicked hood and you can get pure essence out of it, you can kind of skip this little step, but assuming most people doing this quest are going to be low level, you might want to do this. It's unlikely you'll have the Omni tally. So once you've deposited, bring all 10 of those pure essences back out, and then make your way back up to the fire temple again. It's literally just to your north where you just come from. So at this point you should have all of the items you brought along with you at the beginning, plus a water tally in your inventory and 10 pure essence unnoted in your inventory. So as soon as you're inside this fire temple, just run up to it, and you want to use the water talisman on the actual temple itself. And the reason for this is we need to make steam runes, and as soon as you do that, you will obtain 5 steam runes. So at this point you should now have 5 pure essence in your inventory and a brand new set of 5 steam runes. So with these in hand, we now need to make our way back up to the Mage Training Arena. And from here it's fairly straightforward. If you just run up to your northeast, you can kind of skip going through the dueling arena. So, go ahead and make your way up to the Mage Train Arena, and once you're up here, we now need to speak to Dougal once again. So once you're here, head back downstairs into the basement, and go speak to Dougal. So same as usual, just quickly run through his chat, it's pretty quick. And then you want to speak to Clerval again, so the wizard on the left, first bloke we spoke to. And eventually you'll hand over all your runes. So now that you've handed the runes over and the conversation with them's ended, you now want to speak to Wizard Edwin. You can find him on the far eastern side of the basement. Just simply go ahead and speak to him. Quickly run through all of his chat, and eventually he'll ask you to help him in his experiment. Just simply say, option 1, I guess, I'll give it a try. You'll then appear in this little portal maze. It's very, very straightforward. Simply all you need to do is go through the western portal to begin with, then go north, and north portal once again, And lastly, a north portal once again. Yep, it is that simple. So once you're at the exit, you'll see these little shiny balls in the corner. Just go ahead and click it, and that'll allow you to exit. Upon doing so, just quickly run through the chat with Edwin, and eventually he will give you Edwin's tool. So now that you've got the tool in hand, go back and speak to Clerval once again. So quickly run through his chat. He'll take the tool away from you. And it's now time to speak to Wizard Shug. So to get a Wizard Shug, just head upstairs. And then upstairs again. And then head up to the north side of this floor, and you'll see Wizard Shug sitting in the corner. Just simply go ahead and speak to him and have a pretty long chat with him. Choose option 2, get back on point. And then option 2 again, get back on point. And you should finish talking to him there. Just to make sure, talk to him once more. And make sure he says ZZ sleeping 2 emeralds, ZZ 20 essence. If you don't get that, then you need to obtain 5 pizzazz points from any of the training areas, which you should have done beforehand, as it was a requirement on the beginning of this video. But all you need to do is simply get 5 pizzazz points if it doesn't pop up for you. Hopefully you did that beforehand. And if you did, all you need to do is simply withdraw 20 essence of one kind from your hat into your inventory. For this, you'll likely need to drop one of the pure essences we draw out earlier. Just make sure you've got 20 of the same kind. It doesn't matter whether it's rune essence or pure essence, as long as you have 20 of one kind. So once you've got all those in inventory, you now want to head downstairs, and we need to speak to Clerval once again. So back down into the basement. So once you're down here, go ahead and speak to Clerval, and he will take 20 of those essences off you. So next we need to enchant our emeralds. So go ahead and right click on them and use them on the workbench literally just behind Clerval, and do this on both of them. So once you've enchanted both of those emeralds, you now want to speak to Clerval once more. Quickly run through his chat, and he'll eventually take those off you as well. So when you're given an option, all you need to do is just option 2, comfort, and quickly run through the chat. And then talk to him once more. And he'll ask you to fix his little table thing. So the table literally in the center of the room, just go ahead and click on it to try and fix it. So you'll be given this here is a 3x3 square. It's a fairly simple puzzle. So take the bottom left one and place that in the top right. And then take the bottom right one and place that in the bottom left. From here, take the far center right and place that in the bottom center. Take the center left and place that in the bottom right. Once you've done that, take the center bottom and place it in the center top. Take the center center and place it in the center center. Then take the center top and place it in the top left. Then take the top left and place it in the center right. And then take the top right and place it in the center left. Then click the little tick and it should be complete. So quickly run through the chat and then choose option 1, call him useless. And eventually he will give you Edwin's tool and a large chunk of rune essence. So all you need to do is simply use the tool on that chunk of essence. Once you do so, you'll obtain 4 Rune Guardian parts. Simply talk to Clerval once more, and you'll get a little cutscene of bringing a Rune Guardian to life. So once you've done it, that is it, quest complete. So for doing this you gain 1 quest point, 900 construction XP, 2.3k mage XP, and 1.8k runecrafting XP. You also gain the Rune Guardian as a pet if you want it, and you get to keep the Fire Talisman, the Water Talisman, and the Binding Necklace. You also get 2 Treasure Hunter keys. So to get your Rune Guardian pet, just go ahead and speak to Clerval, and eventually he'll hand one over. So once you got your Rune Guardian pet, that is pretty much it. You can just drop him on the floor and he'll follow you around just as any other pet. He feeds at runecrafting altars, so that is how you feed him. However, you can change his colour. And if you use your Wicked Hood, you should still have a teleport on it if you've done a lot of runespan. But if not, if you go to any altar, for example, I'm going to the fire one now, and if you were to simply use the Rune Guardian on the altar, it will change colour. So I'll pick it up now and show you. So what it looks like normally is just this grey Rune Guardian, but if you click on it and use it on the altars, it changes colour to whatever the altar is. So for example, I just use him on the fire one, and as you can see, he's pretty red. It works the same with the water, the earth, and everything else. You can just place him in there and he changes a bit of colour. So there we go, bit of a customizable pet. So there, with that said, I hope you found this useful and you've now completed the quest. So all in all, good job. Till next time people, I will catch you all later. Have a good one.